Music with a mission. An up-and-coming country star has a voice that gives him a platform, and now he's making sure to use that platform for a purpose. We're talking about country singer Jay Allen.
He's playing at Jergel's Rhythm Grille in Warrendale, just north of Pittsburgh, tonight, and he is here with us live right now. Jay Allen, you're from Iowa. You said that you passed through Pittsburgh before, but never performed here, so welcome.
First time. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And you know, David and I both had a good cry this morning listening to some of
your music.
I mean, really, your lyrics, the way that you push this message out. I mean, it's really deep and impactful, and so I don't know.
You feel it, which we're trying to say, we're trying to give you a compliment because
I appreciate that. You know, it comes from a real place. You know, long story short for me is I lost my mom to Alzheimer's. She was really young. She was 51 when she was diagnosed. It took her life in 2 years and 9 months. So I was her oldest, her only son, so I went to war against that disease. I wrote a song about it, and you really can't plan how things happen sometimes in your life.
Right.
So I started sharing that message and that song on stages and on tour. We decided to bring her on stage with us. You can, you know, try to teach people things, you know, until you're blue in the face. For me, you know, the best way was to show them. So we showed them my sick mom, what it really looks like, and brought her on stage, wrapped my arms around her, wrapped hers around mine, told that story, sang that song. Guy took a video, put it on his Facebook, got 600 million views, and was all over the news, all over media. And then down the road, eventually after she passed, I ended up being on The Voice because of it, and now have a record deal. And our goal is to utilize our story, our pain, our sadness, our music, our gifts to help people.
Wow.
So many people relate to this. So many people have a family member. Both Heather and I have experienced this in our families who has Alzheimer's. My mom passed away from Alzheimer's after 10 years. And it's so touching to hear you. How do you even write these songs? Like, how do you perform these songs and keep it together? There must be so much emotion.
Lots of prayer, a little bit of Tito's.
That helps on the other side. Even your song, I listened to No Present Like the Time.
Right.
And it's, you know, a reverse of a cliched saying.
Right.
But you really wanted to say, and again, coming off of your mom too, like that we should think of time as a gift.
Right. You only get one spin around this rock, you know, and I didn't really think about that. I guess I'd been mourning my mom for a long time, never really took the time to do it correctly until I was on The Voice. A lot of people don't know they trap you in a hotel room for 2.5 months while you're filming.
Really?
I had a lot of alone time, and that was not a good feeling at first, and then I realized I will never get this amount of alone time again. So I started thinking about that phrase, there's no time like the present. I thought, how about time as a gift? You know, let's make the most out of these little things. You know, if your mom or your dad or your sister, your brother, someone that you care about calls you at the end of the day, you're stuck in traffic, the last thing you want to do is talk to them, hear their crap, pick it up. You might not get to talk to them tomorrow. Say yes to everything, you know, and that's why we're here, you know, playing a show tonight at Jergel's, and we want to share our message. The tour is called Night of Hope because we want to bring hope to people through music.
I love this. I love what you're doing. I love your music, but I have to ask you more questions about The Voice. So they lock you up in a hotel.
They do feed you in this time, right?
But
I might get in trouble for telling you all that.
How stressful is it? How exciting is it? I mean, when those chairs, when they spin around, like that must have been such an exhilarating feeling.
Yeah, I got a crush on Gwen Stefani, so when she turned around, I was like, that's my lady. Yeah.
Do you know she's the first person I saw in concert?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw No Doubt when I was...
That's bananas.
Right? It is. I'm telling you. Like, it was, oh, gosh, so I love her, too.
Yeah, they were so kind to me. You know, it was one thing to be on the show and see them, like, hard at work, like Blake and Gwen, but then my last show of the year, 2022, they surprised me. And they actually came and introduced us on stage at the last show of the year. Blake invited me to play in his hometown in Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
Wow.
Oh, that's so awesome.
We were sound checking, and I realized there was a lot of staff members like polishing the tables and waxing the floor, and I was like, this is weird. And so we went and got ready, came back, and we walked down to the green room. And we were walking down the stairs, and my guitarist looks back and goes, who is that cute blonde on the couch right there? And I was like, bro, that's Gwen Stefani. They called a private jet to come see us for our show and introduce us on stage. And so she was like in a hoodie, he had his beard all grown out, and I got to see the real people too. And so it was a beautiful experience.
Well, and you know, and that just seals the deal for you. Like, they believe in you and your music and what you're doing. And
sweet of you. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Well, we're so glad you could be here today and joining us, and that you made it to Pittsburgh, and we hope you come back too.
Well, hopefully it's a little warmer next time.
I know.
Yeah.
All right,
but yeah.
Ron.
It was 70 last week.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy here.
I trust you. I trust you on
It
that.
really was.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jay. Well, Jay Allen's next album is going to be out later this year, so make sure you keep an eye out for that as well.
And don't forget to catch him tonight at Jergel's Rhythm Grille in Warrendale. You got to check him out. His music is beautiful. The link for tickets is on our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com. And fun. There's a lot of fun music,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's mostly fun.
It's
I promise.
mostly fun.
Yeah, it's
Some of it
mostly
is-
fun. Yeah, we're a rock and roll band.
That's
pretty
right.
much, so,
All right.
yeah.